Welcome to Adventure Chuckles. Today, we're uncovering the 10 countries where America no longer welcome 2025. From diplomatic clashes to national security concerns, these destinations have completely shut their doors to U.S. travelers. It may not surprise you, but others will leave you shocked. Let's dive in. Traveling the world has always been a privilege, but in 2025, some destinations are no longer an option for Americans. Whether due to diplomatic tensions, safety concerns, or visa restrictions, certain countries have effectively shut their doors to U.S. travelers. In this video, we will explore 10 countries where Americans can no longer visit in 2025, explaining the reasons behind these restrictions and their impact on global travel. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more engaging content. Let's get started. Number 10. North Korea. North Korea has long been known for its secrecy and isolation, but in 2024, it officially closed its borders to U.S. citizens due to heightened tensions and security concerns. Relations between the U.S. and North Korea have been fraught for decades, with moments of intense hostility interspersed with brief diplomatic engagements. However, in 2024, continued nuclear tests and stricter U.S. sanctions led North Korea to ban American travelers entirely. Beyond political tensions, North Korea faces severe public health challenges, including a fragile healthcare system that struggles with infectious disease outbreaks. The fear of foreign disease introduction has further solidified its closed border policy. For those who had dreamed of visiting this mysterious country, the door is now completely shut. Number 9. Russia. Once a major tourist destination for Americans, Russia has now become inaccessible due to worsening political tensions and security concerns. In 2024, following allegations of election interference, cyber attacks, and espionage, the U.S. and Russia imposed harsh sanctions on each other. In response, Russia stopped issuing visas to American citizens, effectively banning them from entering. This ban has severely impacted Russia's tourism industry, especially in Moscow and St. Petersburg, which previously welcomed thousands of U.S. visitors each year. For Americans with Russian heritage or family ties, the travel ban has been particularly painful, cutting them off from loved ones and their cultural roots. Number 8. Iran. Iran, a country with rich history and stunning architecture, officially banned American tourists in 2024 due to escalating political disputes over nuclear policies and economic sanctions. The Iranian government cited concerns over espionage and national security, further straining an already contentious relationship. The ban has halted cultural exchange between Americans and Iranians, depriving visitors of experiencing Iran's ancient landmarks and vibrant bazaars. For those who once enjoyed Iran's renowned hospitality and cuisine, this restriction marks a significant loss. Number 7. Cuba. Cuba has a long, complicated history with the U.S., and in 2024, it reinstated a full travel ban on American tourists. This move reversed previous policies that had briefly allowed U.S. travelers to visit the island. The Cuban government cited concerns over foreign influence and sovereignty as reasons for the ban. With American tourists no longer visiting, Cuba's tourism industry has taken a hit, experiencing a 20% drop in arrivals. Those who once admired Cuba's vibrant music, classic cars, and stunning architecture will now have to wait for future diplomatic shifts to reopen travel opportunities. Number 6. Venezuela. Venezuela has faced economic collapse and political turmoil for years, and in 2024, it formally barred American citizens from entering. Citing national security concerns and perceived U.S. interference in internal affairs, Venezuela's government cut ties with American tourists. Even before the ban, Venezuela was already one of the most dangerous places for visitors, with high crime rates, food shortages, and hyperinflation making travel nearly impossible. This move further isolates Venezuela from the international community, leaving many American Venezuelan families separated. Number 5. Libya. Libya has been in a state of civil war and instability since 2011, and in 2024, The government officially banned American travelers, citing espionage concerns and the chaotic security situation. The country is currently divided by multiple armed factions, making travel extremely dangerous. Widespread violence, kidnappings, and terrorist activity have made Libya a no-go zone for most foreigners, and the American travel ban only formalizes the existing reality. Number 4, on Yemen. Yemen has been engulfed in civil war since 2015, leading to one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. In 2024, the Yemeni government, heavily influenced by ongoing conflicts, officially closed its borders to American citizens. With over 24 million Yemenis in need of humanitarian aid, the situation in Yemen remains dire. The travel ban on Americans is part of a broader attempt to isolate the country and manage internal conflicts without perceived foreign interference. Number 3. Afghanistan. Following the Taliban's return to power, Afghanistan has become increasingly hostile to Western visitors. In 2024, the Taliban officially banned American travelers, citing security concerns and the desire to limit foreign influence. Even before the ban, Afghanistan was one of the most dangerous destinations in the world, with threats of terrorism, civil unrest, and kidnappings. The country also faces severe economic and humanitarian crises, making it an inaccessible and unsafe place for most travelers. Number 2. Syria. After more than a decade of civil war, Syria remains one of the most volatile places on Earth. In 2024, the Syrian government banned American travelers, blaming espionage threats and ongoing conflict. With much of the country still in ruins and millions of displaced citizens, Syria's travel restrictions further isolated from the world. Those who once wished to visit historical sites like Palmyra and Damascus must now look to safer alternatives in the Middle East. Number 1. Somalia. Somalia has long been plagued by conflict, terrorism, and instability, and in 2024, it completely banned American visitors. The Somali government cited the risk of foreign espionage and ongoing insurgencies as the primary reasons for closing its borders. Somalia remains one of the most dangerous countries for any foreign traveler, with piracy, terrorist activity, and lawlessness making visits nearly impossible. This ban further limits international aid efforts and isolates Somalia from the global community. The world is constantly shifting, and travel restrictions reflect the changing tides of diplomacy and security. Were you surprised by any of these bans? Let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring wherever you're allowed to go.